Yes? I am sorry. I cannot continue. I need to rest for a while. I do not have my usual supplies of medicine. I was too hasty in leaving. Yes, you are right. There is no reason to put everyone at risk on my account. Go on without me.
Garza, I'm sorry. I don't... What is it? We'll be right behind you. Be careful. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian? I can see you're trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free. We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night. That's an affirmative. You're clear to enter, but I still don't like it. Or you.
Of course. But you'd have to secure the permission of Elder Lyons and, well, I just don't see that happening. So move along.
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment. Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for civilians. Of course.
What is it? We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it
You're not
running.
quite as worthless as you look.
Is that
Remember,
so?
if you overthink
Does the
combat, you're
Enclave
dead.
know this?
You have to want to survive
No,
more than
I
your
don't
enemy.
think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison.
So it
It'll
was taught
be
to
okay.
me. So will you teach it
Now,
someday?
this is
Enough
James's
job,
son,
maggot.
I
Back to
presume?
work.
I can see the resemblance.
Yes, he knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. What was the result?
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
The latest scan.
There's been another behemoth sighted in the Wastelands in the Evergreen Mills region. That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
I
Have
thought
you
as
seen
much.
the Enclave power armor?
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself. I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it. You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not... It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so. In my father's name, I bid you farewell.
That's the Advanced Mark II.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super-mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super-mutants are the least of our worries. So be it. What more did you want to know? So be it. Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel, low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired. Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital Wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now, as before they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. Hail.
Ew. I don't know if a standard round can even penetrate that stuff. Pretty dire, huh?
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into brothers of steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you, outsider? Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell so fighting those uglies won't be. If you'll excuse me, I need to go show these fish how to shoot straight.
Go away. You're gonna get me chewed out.
You honor us.
All this time spent acquiring technology, and we look like cavemen next to the Enclave. That is not acceptable. All this time I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you. The Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Ah, one of my favorite subjects, of course. What would you like to know? We believe in technology, in the triumph of the creations of the ancients over the horrors and evils of the wasteland. We believe in trust. Trust in technology. Trust in our fellow brothers. Trust in our elders. Ah, and we believe in victory. Our forces have dwindled, but still we fight on. Super mutant, Enclave, it matters not. Surrender is not an option. Elder Lyons leads us. Star Paladin Cross is his seneschal. Sentinel Alliance, the Elder's daughter, commands the Lion's Pride, our elite combat squad. The Paladins lead the Knights. The Knights are the core of the Brotherhood. They scour the waste to eliminate evil and recover technology. Scribe Rothschild oversees the scribes in their duties to seek knowledge and restore the technology the Brotherhood has acquired. We first arrived in the capital Wasteland in 2255. In those first couple of years, we discovered the Citadel, super mutants, and Project Purity. Ah, the Purifier. What an undertaking. The work your father and his team did was amazing. The Brotherhood helped protect them, you know, at least for a little while. But we were stretched thin as it was, even back then. We had to pull our forces out. When we did, the place was overrun. I imagine that's when your father left. I'm sorry. I wish things had turned out differently. Very well. You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood, but perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you. Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds. Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates, but with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls. Scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls are a record of the Brotherhood itself. Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each of our brothers. Battles, what technology is recovered, when he was promoted, everything. The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. It is important, as the way a man dies is just as important as the manner in which he lives. And so, each man who nobly serves the Brotherhood ascends into our history, to be remembered by those who come after him. They are on our fallen brothers throughout the DC ruins. However, I can't give you a full report on the locations of all of our operations. As I said, many of the units in the field operate independently, sometimes not reporting into the Citadel for weeks or months. As I told you, with the increase in super mutant activity and Elder Lion's edicts regarding our goals, we are critically short on manpower. Any soldier that I would ask to do this task is one less soldier fighting in the field or defending the Citadel. As much as I hate to involve outsiders, it is necessary if I am to properly maintain the scrolls to honor the dead. We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting. Yes, what about them? Have you? It saddens me to hear. Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well and in good health. Well, there are a number of orders within the scribes, each dedicated to a specific area of research. The Order of the Sword is responsible for weapons research and development. Guns, ammunition, anything of an offensive nature. Defensive research is done by the Order of the Shield. Power armor, defensive structures, anything that is intended to protect us. The Order of the Quill preserves the written knowledge of the ancients, seeking out all manner of books and holotapes. Actually, I am proctor of the Order of the Quill. I oversee the archives and library here in the Citadel. We are dedicated to preserving the history of the Brotherhood, as well as unearthing the secrets of the pre-war civilizations. We have a single field associate, Scribe Yearling. She operates out of the former Library of Congress to the northeast. Very well. Quite a few, but most are distinctly unladylike and unworthy of discussion. I will tell you that the Brotherhood has encountered the Enclave before, and their motives were just as sinister then as they are now. The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades, first out west, then in Chicago, now here. But this group of super mutants is different somehow. Physically, yes, but mentally as well. If we knew where they came from, we'd know why. I look forward to our next meeting.
The Brotherhood is... I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you?
What was the result of
The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to analyze our power armor. Still haven't determined the location of their headquarters. I have those results you asked for. I sent them over to your station.
Sound good?
All right. Come on. We're a knightly order, right? I figured we should speak the part. I wouldn't sound like Elder Lyons.
Hail.
Oh, anytime.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with? Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation, Liberty Prime. Mission, the liberation of Anchorage,
There's a
Alaska.
problem in the cooling system.
Primary
I'm not sure what it
targets.
is, but I'll take a look.
Eliminate all red Chinese invaders.
What's the situation?
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Enclave strength is at 100%. They're getting reinforcements from somewhere, but we still haven't determined the location of their headquarters.
I see. You honor us with your presence here. What I wouldn't do to get my hands on one of those Enclave vertibirds.
What I wouldn't do to get my hands on one of those Enclave vertibirds. So what's the latest report?
Yes? Can I help you? I'm very busy. I'm afraid you're asking the wrong person. Predominantly because the Elder won't like some of what I have to say. But fine, I'll discuss it. What do you want to know? Well, that depends on who you ask. Lions will tell you it's because we're protecting the poor, innocent people of the capital Wasteland. Most others here will tell you the same thing. They'll do anything for that man. I'm here for 2 reasons. 1, Lyons needs me. He always has, just as much as I need him. We've been through a lot together, he and I. 2, take a look around you. Access to this kind of technology and the benefits it could provide to the Brotherhood is immeasurable. Check the map in the lab for reference if you like. The vault is to the west of the city, far out in the capital Wasteland. Remember that you won't be able to just walk in due to the radiation. You'll have to try and find another way to access the vault. I expect that Lamplight Caverns is your best chance for success. I am, and have been since we first found him well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power him. Not yet. Not really. No. He was developed as a superweapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between RobCo and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea. Don't hurry back.
So what's the latest report?
There's been another behemoth sighted in the Wasteland in the Evergreen Mills region. That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
Very well. Thank you for the update. Hail.
You honor us with your presence here.
The Brotherhood.
Right there, mister! Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off. You're big, and I don't have any big friends. You better just go out the way you came in. You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are. We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do. The big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people, except they're all wrong. Yeah, I do. But it's through Little Lamplight, and you're not getting into Little Lamplight. Guess you better find some other way, Mungo. This is Little Lamplight. We live here, and we don't need no Mungos messing it up. So just take a hike. This ain't a hotel, Mungo. We don't let stupid farts in here for the hell of it. Haven't we gone through this? Like I care about your stupid caps. I'm not some big, dumb Mungo. We don't let people just come in here when they feel like it. That ain't how it works, and it ain't gonna change. Guess you gotta find another home for little orphan asshole. Why would I tell you anything? God, you're dumb. Hell no! No Mungos allowed! Why should I trust you? I got no reason to. You Mungos are nothing but trouble. I ain't gonna let what happened to Sammy and Squirrel happen to anyone else. Them and Penny got themselves caught. By Mungos, just like you. Slavers from Paradise Falls. I told them to watch out, but the stupid kids didn't listen. You do that? Maybe. If you can bring them back, I might let you in. That's right, and don't come back.
Slave rebel. You again! What do you want? About time. I got better things to do.
Don't seem to take this seriously. There's more where that came from.
Hey, you! Welcome back! Why is everything all blurry? Whoa, whoa. Is it me? Or is the world spinning? Okay, hey, this thing feels weird. Can I take it off now? Huh? Paradise Falls? Where's that?
I've been wanting to get Red in here for a long time. I have a little something special planned for her. Take another collar and keep those puppies coming. Sure thing.
Oh God, mister. You gotta help us. You gotta get us out of here.
What?
You gotta help. You just gotta. I can't keep talking to you, or else he'll shoot me.
Hey, back away from the kid. The fuck you looking at, huh? Ain't none of them getting nowhere. Not with them collars on. Asshole should have known better.
Get your business done and go.
watch it.
Miss Jeanette?
Hey, Breadbox, what's up?
What's up? Hey, mister, can you get us out of here? You do? Great! Whatever you do, make sure you turn off these collars. You saw what happened to that other guy. So, you're getting us free or what? Look, we're not supposed to be in here. We live in Little Lamplight. Ever heard of it? Really? I knew it! I knew he'd come to get us! Didn't think he sent a Mungo like you to do it, though. Can't you just shoot them all? Well, I mean, Squirrel thinks maybe he could use the computer in here to turn off the collars. Squirrel's good with computers, and they don't know he made this one work again. But it's not connected or something. Hang on. I'll get Squirrel, and he can tell you what to do. Hey, that's the Mungo. Go talk to him. You're the Mungo that's helping us, huh? Sammy says you want to know the plan. Well, listen up, Mungo, because it's a good one. I'm super smart. Man, you're cranky. Fine, here's what you do. You go on into the boss guy's room and use his terminal. Get the one in here added to the network. Think you can handle that, Mungo? I told you, it's in the boss guy's room. You gotta sneak in there or something. That's up to you to figure out, Mungo. Oh, come on. Aren't you Mungos good for anything? I'm a kid. I can do it. Why can't you? Listen, if you can't make that work, there might be one other way to do it. Even for a stupid Mungo like you. There's a junction box along the wall in the eating area. Switch a few cables there and we're good. So there you go. Either you better be pretty good at fixing stuff, or you better learn how to use a terminal real fast. You're really dumb, aren't you? I just told you this is the plan. I don't got another way to do this. Gee, thanks. Don't work too hard, okay?
Look at you, Bronson. You're a mess. You need to stop all this drinking.
That's cute. Go play.
It's the only way I ain't killed myself yet. I don't know if you noticed, but we're sort of, slaves. Psst, hey, help me out. What do you know? Just because she found peace or whatever, don't make it easier for the rest of us.
I'm here to help you if that happens.
We don't like outsiders here.
What's up, Mungo? You fixed that terminal yet? Ha ha. Real funny, Mungo. So I guess you fixed it, huh? Well, good. Means we're one step closer to getting out of here. Well, with the terminal, I can turn off the collars and open up the gate. But they're not gonna just let us walk out of here, you know? There's always at least one guard near the pin, and someone's gotta get rid of him. Since we can't just walk around like we own the place, you're gonna have to do it. You get me? Okay, don't do anything stupid.
Can I talk to you for a second? If you're not busy, I mean.
Hey, you're back. You
What
get anything
do you
good?
want now?
Honestly, nothing.
We got a reason to be talking I ain't aware of? Huh? Yeah, I mean, they pay well enough, I guess. What the hell do you care? Maybe. And maybe it's time to see eulogy about a raise.
It's about Crimson. I think that maybe it's time you let her go, like you said you would, so that we can be together alone.
Hey! So what's the deal, Mungo? Now don't worry. We're out of here. Me and Sammy can make it no problem. The drain in the bathroom is small. We'll fit through, but Mungo's can't. But you gotta tell Penny it's time to go. She's being all dumb and won't listen to us. You gotta talk to her. She went all soft on Rory McLaren. He's this guy that got captured. Not bad for a Mungo, but Penny really likes him. The guards threw him in the box last week for causing problems. He's still in there, and she won't leave until he's out. I say he's just another Mungo and ain't our problem. But Penny's being all stupid, like I said. Hell, I don't know. Go talk to her. Try and get her to get out while she can. Me and Sammy are getting out of here now, though. If you can get her to come, meet us east of here, after you're out.
Redbox, listen, I need your help.
Whatever you're up to, girl.
You're the Mungo that helped Sammy and Squirrel, aren't you? Well, I already told them I'm not going anywhere. Not without Rory. I already told Sammy and Squirrel I'm not going. I'm not leaving Rory. What are you gonna do, shoot me? I can't. If they see me out there, they'll throw me back in and then I'll never get out. You have to do it. You gotta get the key to the box. That Mungo 40, he's got one. I think the boss guy has the other one. Keeps it in his room. If you can get Rory out, come and get me and then we can leave. I just won't leave him behind.
Girl, I want nothing to do with it. I'm too old to be involved in these... Yeah, get away from me.
seen this out here?
What am I supposed to be looking at? It looks fine to me.
Nothing wrong. Have you lost your mind? You got a loose cage over there. You got people loitering over there. And where is my dog?
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I'll get on it right away, Eulogy.
That's more like it. Show some initiative, damn it, before I sell you off and give one of those fools in the cage your job. 40. What do I pay you for? Have you seen this out here? Do I need to replace my blind second in command? Look around. You see what I'm talking about now.
I guess when you put it that way, yeah, there are a few things that could stand to be tightened up. I'll get on it.
40? You were any dumber, I'd make a signpost out of you.
You won't get away with that. Look what we have here. Yeah. Need some help with this one. Everything looks just fine to me.
Nothing wrong. Have you lost your mind? You got a loose cage over there. You got people loitering over there. And where is my dog?
I guess when you put it that way, yeah, there are a few things that could stand to be tight. I'll get on it.
That's more like it. Show some initiative, damn it, before I sell you off and give one of those fools in the cage your job.
What do you think you're doing?
God damn it, 40, I don't pay you to sleep on the job. You must be our prospective customer. I do hope Paradise Falls can accommodate your needs. We make no judgments, no assumptions. We understand that it's a harsh world out there, and you do what you must to make it. Now, was there something specific you were interested in? Kids are a bit tough in the resale, but they make good future breeders. I'll take him off your hands. How about 100 caps? Whatever.
What are you talking about, man?
Something I can help you with? Sure, I've thought about it. Kids can get a killer price when you find a buyer who recognizes the product's long-term potential. The real problem's holding them until there's a buyer. Kids are sneaky, and those lamplighters are tenacious little bastards. But maybe if we could get one when they're young, they might not have as much fight in them yet. Sure, if you think you can pull it off. I think I might know a buyer who'd be interested. I'll send one of my best to wait around the entrance to Lamplight. You go in and find the sweetest, most trusting little one you can find. Lure that kid outside and everyone's happy. Except the kid, of course. You gotta be careful using a slave as a bodyguard. Most aren't exactly motivated to keep you alive. You know what I mean? You're in luck. It turns out my girl Clover is just the right little package for you. Have you seen this place? I've got all the guards a body would ever need. Even a body as fabulous as mine. I'll tell you why. Because Clover is the craziest girl I've ever seen. And I'm an expert on crazy girls. Crazy in a fight, crazy in the sack, crazy every which way but loose. But most of all, she's crazy in love with whoever's holding her leash. And for the low cost of 1,000 caps, Miss Clover could be crazy for you. You don't know the half of it, friend. Clover's all yours now. Have fun, you two.
There's nothing wrong out here. Everything looks just fine to me.
My name's Clover. I hear you're the new man in my life. You're looking for a bodyguard, and I'm looking for a body. Sounds like we're going to have some fun times, lover.
What can I do for you? Paradise Falls is always open for business. Paradise Falls is here if you need it. Nothing wrong. Have you lost your mind? You've got a loose cage over there. You got people loitering over there. And where is my dog?
I'm busy, so piss off.
That's more like it. Show some initiative, damn it, before I sell you off and give one of those fools in the cage your job.
Eulogy?
Sorry, man. No time. No time. Anything I can help you with?
I'm busy, so piss off. You got business here, you talk to Eulogy. Now, there was no call for that.
Watch your fire!
Where?
Don't get the merchandise!
Over here! Keep them pinned.
Where?